Heughan shares about deleted scenes in Outlander Fateful hug with Caitriona shocked audiences. In 2025, after the final season of Outlander ended, fans were still mourning it. But in an exclusive interview with Cinema Weekly, Heughan revealed something that shook the entire fandom. There was a scene that was cut. A hug. It wasn't like any other hug between Jamie and Claire. It really raised suspicions in people's minds. And maybe that's why it never aired. The interviewer was stunned. The audience was in an uproar. Did something happen between Sam and Caitriona off-screen? That hug wasn't in the original script, Sam said in the interview. It came from a moment of truth. Something between me and Caitriona, not Jamie and Claire. He sat silently for a moment, then continued. We were shooting a scene in season 6 where Jamie returns after months of being accused of treason. Claire sees him from a distance, and they run over, but there's no dialogue. There's no music. Just the sound of the rain. And that hug, according to Sam, the director had a few tryouts for hugs. But the third time, they didn't act. They just hugged. It wasn't Jamie hugging Claire. It was Sam hugging Caitriona. The cameras were still rolling. The editing room, where the hug disappeared, the editors described the scene as too real, too personal. One crew member quietly noted in the production diary, it didn't feel like acting. It was like they forgot we were there, but when the final cut was sent to stars, the scene was gone. No explanation. An anonymous insider told the press, nobody wants to fuel speculation between Sam and Caitriona, especially since she's married. That scene, if it aired, would have been a huge hit. The strange thing is, Sam himself fought to keep the scene. But he failed. Tense behind the scenes. After that incident, the atmosphere on set changed. Caitriona became quieter. Sam joked less. The usually cheerful behind-the-scenes clips were cut when released. At one point during a script reading, the director joked, "We need more chemistry in this scene." Caitriona responded, with a hint of bitterness, "I think we have too much chemistry." Number 1 laughed. Whispers from the fandom. Outlander fans, especially longtime shippers of the Sam-Cat couple, quickly noticed the anomaly. A Twitter account with over 200,000 followers specializing in behind-the-scenes footage posted. Episode 6x07 was cut 2 minutes short for no reason. Jamie hugging Claire was only in one camera angle. But the trailer has rain falling, not in the episode. What did they cut? Analysis videos, behind-the-scenes photos, and conspiracy theories flourished. One fan even recreated the fated hug scene using CGI based on a description from a crew member. It went viral. Sam appeared on a podcast interview. When asked if he and Caitriona had ever crossed the line, Sam hesitated. "We loved each other, but not in the way people think. It was a complicated feeling, between two people sharing all their emotions, in front of millions of viewers." The host continued, "What about the hug?" Sam smiled, gently, "I think it was more real than the emotional scenes we filmed." An unexpected reunion. A year after the series ended, the crew held a special reunion. In the backstage of the livestream, viewers noticed the look between Sam and Caitriona. No longer shy, but full of emotion. Moments later, when the camera panned to the next room, the microphone was still on. Fans heard Caitriona whisper, "I'm sorry that scene got cut." Sam replied, "I'm not mad. But sometimes, I wish we'd just let things happen." After that, they were no longer seen together. The last words in the unreceived letter. Sam published a memoir called Behind Fraser. In it, he devoted a chapter to the forgotten scene. He didn't mention Caitriona by name, but everyone knew it was about her. Sometimes, a hug can hold years of suppressed desire. But if destiny really exists, maybe it comes only to test us, not to reward us. At the end of the book, he quoted a letter. If you read this, remember, there was a moment when everything was real. And though the world couldn't see it, I held it in my heart. Forever. The recipient never responded.